Hello, everybody, and this is unscheduled agenda update. And I decided to do it after I was working in my Louis Vuitton PM today. I was looking through here to schedule my shopping list, and it dawned on me that when I did my November / Thanksgiving agenda update, I left out some very, very, very important information, and I just had to come back and share with you guys some of the things that I added into this agenda that you who may eventually get an agenda may want to add to yours. It's and to show you some things that have changed in here since the last time that you've seen it. Okay. And while I'm pulling this up, while we do it, the agenda, I know with the technology, a lot of people use their cell phones for everything, right? Well, being a writer and being creative, this became more of a DIY at first with my MM agenda, right? It became a DIY where I design, play around, do different things with it. And then I have my travel agent business that I'm starting, right? Where it started up with KL Destinations. That's another conversation. But so the agenda comes in handy for all my travel agent activities, right? And I got the mini for just day-to-day ins and outs, different things that I want to accomplish in my personal life, not business related, and why not have fun with it as well, right? So we are agenda designers who use our agenda for either financial, for planning, for day-to-day life, for scheduling shopping trips, things must do, promises, goals, everything that an agenda should be used for. We use them, but we also have fun with those. People ask me about what's the big hoopla about it, so I decided to give you a little side note on it. Okay, so I've updated it again, and here we go. Voila! Let me raise you up a little bit. I'm not trying to be on camera, but I want you to be able to see this in its fullness. Let me raise you up just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Can you see it? Push this back some. There we go. So I added her. This was already in here. This I got from Sephora. When I was getting my birthday gift, they also gave me this little clip, and it actually smells so good. And I thought that would be cute to add right there. You already seen this. Let me fix this. It's just leaning down just a little bit too much. Okay, so one moment. I'm back. Okay, so you've already seen her before. I added a little bling to this dashboard, self-made dashboard. And yay! One of my newest dashboard. Isn't she pretty? She is a dashboard that's not copywritten. Remember I told you that if you look online and you do find a dashboard that's not copywritten, you can print it out, you can bling it out, you can change the color if you want to, or do whatever you choose to do with it. And that's what I did. She's pretty. So that's one of my newest dashboards. And I shaped it, I cut it out, and I laminated it. Very cute. And on the back of it, I put little stickers. You can see Girl Boss and Enjoy Today, right? And this is a little smell clip that I got from Target, and it smells really, really good. So let me get to why I came back on. Okay, girl has to put on her readers. In my personnel, I discovered, you guys, you know how you get busy in your day-to-day life and you kind of forget some things that you do? Well, that's what I did. I forgot to read this off to you guys, and it's very, very enlightening, and I thought that I would share this with you. Okay, so I'm going to read this, and you may want to add it to your own planner or to your cell phone or wherever you do your planning. But this is what it says. Number 1, start with the big picture, right? The big picture is important because it gives your life direction. Your big picture is a combination of dreams, your ideas about the life you want to live, your vision of what the coming year could be. Use the space below. Use the space below to brainstorm. Include thoughts about the people in your life and the kind of people you like to surround yourself with. Think about the non-negotiable activities and events in your days, weeks, months, and years. Usually you can start by thinking about what you spend your time and your money on as an indicator of what matters most to you. Challenge yourself to not only dream big on this page, on this specific page, but also to dream better. You can always come back to this page throughout the year and add to it. So don't feel like you have to fill it out all at once. I was ecstatic because I didn't realize I had written this information. I know it's backwards, and different things I had already done because I had flew through the last update so fast that I left some things out, right? And there's another page that I went to. I don't know if you guys saw this. That's really cute. And I added this paper, very reasonable paper in the back. I cut it down from another little notepad that I had. I cut it in half, shaped it, and punched holes in it so it can fit. Also, the same thing. I cut this up to fit in here, shaped it, sized it, punched holes in it so it could fit in. Another, I guess you want to say dashboard. I put Planner Babes rule, and this is basically giving you just the story behind a lot of things. And this is what we recommend. Whenever you add paper, so you won't have to keep opening the clips, you want to cut incisions inside the holes of paper that you're taking out, because the more that you open your planner, it's wear and tear on it. So you can just pop paper just right on in there. You see that? See how that just pops right on in? And you just make sure that the holes that you punched in, that it just fits right back in there. You see that? And this is the same thing, the big picture. Start with the big picture. And this is an additional part 2 that I'm going to read to you guys. Set your goals. Looking at your big picture list, ask yourself the questions: what do I have time, money, energy, knowledge, and network to start working with, right? What do you have time for? What do you want to make time for, right? That's the question that tells you which of these big ideas are the most realistic to move forward on in the moment. Think about each of the life areas listed below and how you can improve that area. Finally, pick a date to have your goals achieved by. If one goal feels too big, break it down into increments. Lots of little goals and spaces, milestones, dates to help you create progress, a momentum towards achieving your goal. My goal as a travel agent, I want to have ongoing, complete, repeated customers who loves the red carpet experience. That's one of my goals. My other goal is to have customers that come to me knowing that I'm going to get them the best deal, but also sharing it. That's my other goal. Just to share, bring in people who want to have their own business and just go with it, right? So personal goals is one thing that you want to put on in your planner. Family, friends, and relationship goals. If you have a family relationship that you want to build closer to, friends that you don't get to see often, have a goal about talking to them at least once a month. Maybe once a week may be too much based on your life. Maybe once a month may work. Relationship goals, plan a date night, things like that, right? And then you're going to do spiritual goals. I'm a spiritual religious woman, spiritual goals. And one of those things is I plan to meditate more often. And then financial goals, saving more, making sure that you have a for real emergency fund, especially in times like this where you don't know what's happening, right? And then third and finally, design your days. Be intentional. Design your days intentionally, right? We're including suggestions on what some of your most more successful people do every morning and every evening. And what I mean by that, I've included this. But the important thing to remember is that your day is unique. It's a unique reflection of you. It needs to work for you. But don't fear challenging yourself. Challenging it up every now and then. If you want to have a goal set that within my business, I want to have a goal set that I'm more involved and making time for my business. Because right now I have a business and I work a 9 to 5. I need to start having more time into my personal business, putting more time into it, diving more into it, right? So one of my personal goals is to spend more hours working on that goal. Try a few of these daily plans for additional reminders that, hey, you got a goal that you have to reach. You got to reach this goal. Make yourself reach those goals. In the morning time, plan your day early. The earlier you plan your day, the better your day will go. Seriously. I work from home, but I'm still up at an atom early. I'm up, I'm doing different things before I start work. It's really easy for people who are now working from home to get into that mode that they get up 10 minutes before they have to start work. No, still get up early as if you're leaving the home. Plan your day that way, right? Identify 3 to-dos. What do you want to accomplish in that day, right? What do you want to really, really, really accomplish? Reflect. Do some reflections. Spend family time, right? In the evening, take time to just be grateful. Just simply grateful, you guys. J- Gratefulness goes a long, long way, right? Reflect on the day. Every evening, reflect on your day. What could I have done better? What did I do better? What would I like to see happen tomorrow? Celebrate any type of progress that you've made and prepare for tomorrow. That's my next suggestion. Have one that says the big picture, number one. Number two, set your goals. Don't set them too high to where they're not attainable. Set goals that are attainable, and then once you achieve that goal, push yourself a little bit more. Number three, design your days. You have people who want to go to the next level, design their days around going to the next level. And it does not happen just magically. Preparation is everything. Nothing just happens, right? So plan your day early. Identify top 3 to-dos that you want to achieve in that day. Just make it happen. Reflect on that, right? At the evening, be grateful. Take time just to say, I'm grateful. Lord, I'm just grateful. If you're not a religious person, I'm grateful. Right? Recap the day. Think about how it started out. How would you start it off differently tomorrow? Create progress and prepare for tomorrow. And I'm just giving you guys these nuggets because I've been working on doing this myself. I've been out of the loop for a few weeks now because a lot has been going on. So I have not been giving the adequate attention to my business that it should be getting. And I owe my business attention. So I'm getting back into the loop of things. None of this is really different. I added Mrs. H at the end. But I just wanted to share that little bit of revelation because I had forgotten that I had written those things, you guys. And it was like, oh my God, I forgot to share these with my people. So I decided to come back on and do just a quick, fast update video. Again, it's gonna be putting the cart before the horse because the video that includes the update for this agenda, it looks different now than that video. I am not uploading until November, right? So it's gonna be weird, but this one is after that video. It's gonna feel like it's before it, but I had to do an update, and I'm going to share this tonight. It's getting fatter, larger. A lot of people weigh the significance of their planner by how thick it is. That's why we always show you this, just so you can see. I have a friend, I kid you not, her planner, just like this, PM, is basically sitting out like this. She has the larger rings, and the larger rings. That's why I didn't upgrade my rings to bigger rings, because the bigger the rings, the more you're gonna put in here, and it starts to bulge out. This starts to stretch, and it's a gently used planner, but it doesn't look gently used. It looks very well kept, and I didn't want to do it. I like it dainty. I like it small. And I'm using it as a wallet as well. So my next update is going to show you how I'm actually going to utilize this as a wallet. Yes, this turned out to be very, very, very different. So this is my most recent update with my PM Louis Vuitton Demure checkerboard planner. And it was pre-loved, and they took very well care of it. One way that you can tell, because somebody wanted to ask me, how do you know if it's a real Louis Vuitton planner? Which I'm gonna be honest with you, with the planner, it really doesn't matter. But there's two ways, and this is coming straight from Louis Vuitton. Not on all Louis Vuitton bags and not on all Louis Vuitton products, there's a continuous flow. But with a planner, there's a continuous flow with a real authentic Louis Vuitton planner. There's no breaks in it. It continues on like one lap of leather, right? You're only going to find one box of the Louis Vuitton writing on it, right? That's one. Okay. Inside of the button, you're going to see the words Louis Vuitton. You see it? That's one way. When you button it, which I got a lot of stuff in mind, so it might not do it. When you button this, it's crazy how Louis Vuitton does little nicks. It's almost like they try to trick the knockoff people. When you close it, mine is not closing right, y'all. It's supposed to line up across evenly. And this is a real Louis Vuitton. It's been authenticated. It's a real Louis Vuitton planner, but it lines up. You see how this lines up in track? That's what it's supposed to do. If it's not a real Louis Vuitton, it will be completely off track. Like it may be not up here, but it may lay like this or something like that. It's not really a big thing. The threading is another way. The threading on Louis Vuitton is impeccable. Right? That's one way. I am not somebody who's trying to down anyone that may have a knockoff. Do what you do, especially with a planner. It's no biggie to me if you do have one that's not authenticated or one that's not real. But that was just a question that was asked of me, so I answered it. I did this mini update. I'm going on and on. It's over 20 minutes longer than I wanted it to be. So there you have it. This is my LV Louis Vuitton PM in month November planner update. October/November planner update for my Louis Vuitton PM. I have completed the video for my Thanksgiving MM. I will not upload that until November though. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I hope your evening is going well. Tell all that you know that have not had the opportunity to exercise their right to vote. Make sure they wear their mask and take care of themselves. Stay 6 feet apart and take someone to the polls with them. Be careful. Exercise your right to vote because guess what? Your vote is your voice. Have a good night. Peace and blessings, everybody.